So if you love anime and you love gaming and you love a challenge, you should definitely give Code Vein a try. You should definitely give AI Limit a try, because an anime Souls games is cool because it's different, it's fun, and it's challenging. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Have you ever wondered what happens when the intense world of a Souls game collides with the vibrant storytelling of an anime? Join me as I dive deep into the thrilling universe of anime Souls games and just sharing my thoughts on why they captivate our imaginations and challenge our skills like no other genre of game. Let's get straight to it. Now look, we all know what comes to mind when your friend says,
"There's a new anime game, and I need you to check it out. I got the best proposition for you on the table."
One of two things you're thinking. This is about to be ass, or this is about to be really good. It always happens every year, from Naruto, Storm series, which is a classic. It's a classic. I really fuck with Storm. Storm is one of those anime games that was good. That was good and fun to play with your friends. And your friends would actually be playing the game. Anime games to Tokyo Ghoul to Demon Slayer even, which was also fun for the time that it was a thing. Which I feel like those games are good to just play with your friends. But it's hard to keep people on these games nowadays, and I don't know why. Maybe because these games usually flop. Cycle with all these games, it's just like a rinse and wash repeat cycle of the Call of Duty shit, but just with anime games. It's just anime games isn't doing so well or so hot at doing what Call of Duty does every year and coming out with a different game with a different spin, copy and paste of an anime arena fighter that people may like for the first day of playing it. Shit, I played Bleach. After recently playing the Bleach game and trying it out, I just so happened to play this demo of this game called AI Limit, and I bought the game a month before, and I honestly thought it was out already, so I just bought it. But it doesn't. I realized it didn't come out till a month later. Like me being the true procrastinator that I am, I took the time out of my day to wait all the way until a few hours before the game came out, at like at 2 a.m. to play the demo, and it's not gonna be that long. And when I tell you, this game made me remember why I like Souls games and why I like anime games that are different. And when I say different, I'm talking about a genre that is called anime Souls. Now there's a whole bunch of other anime games that I might be missing when I'm talking about this, but for this specific video, I'm talking about anime Souls games. And what is an anime Souls game? An anime Souls game is it's like a bottle of water, right? It's your perfect Souls game. Imagine Elden Ring, just a sprinkle of anime on there. Everything you love about anime, from the fan service to the culture to the story building to just having cool animation when you play a game and feeling like you can immerse and be an anime character. Another Souls game that I played was Code Vein, and that was actually how I got introduced to Soul games and how I felt comfortable enough to even play Elden Ring, because anime Souls games like Code Vein, that was my first introduction to a Souls games and anime Souls game, or whatever you want to call it. But it was a Code Vein, it was a Souls type game, but just anime, fan service, culture, a good story. And something I noticed about Souls games is just it's cool to immerse and trying to find out and pick up the pieces and stories of this game. For example, I don't know about the other Souls games, but when I played Code Vein, it felt like I was the main character of an anime and I'm trying to figure out who I am and build up to the top. You know what I'm saying? And figure out this story along with the other characters that I meet along the way, and I enjoyed it. Like it was a One Piece journey even. But I say this to say, anime Souls games are different. I'm starting to feel like we're looking in the wrong spot for the games that we want. You get what I'm saying? Like we're looking in the wrong spot. We're looking at, oh, Dragon Ball Z game came out, Death Note game, and it's starting to really become a point where it's just becoming a cash grab. You know what I'm saying? Like just a gigantic cash grab. And it's disappointing how you think the anime games will get better as time goes, but they don't. But there are a select few that do. You can comment down the ones that you play that aren't really specifically like mainstream anime games. But AI Limit has introduced me to that same feeling that I had when I played Code Vein, and it made me realize we're looking in the wrong place for anime games. We need to be looking at these other games like this where they take time to make sure the story is good and it's fun to play, and just the combat, and it's just cool to immerse in a game like that. When you play a game for hours and you're dying and losing, you're slowly immersing and feeling like, all right, how can I get to the next step? How can I weave, get in there and win? And that's what I love about anime Souls games. And my thoughts on anime Souls games is just, it's a cool story to unravel for yourself, especially if you like anime and you're a big anime fan, and your TV might be anime. You don't watch regular TV sometimes. Sometimes you just want to hop on Crunchyroll and scroll and watch something. So if you love anime and you love gaming and you love a challenge, you should definitely give Code Vein a try. You should definitely give AI Limit a try, because anime Souls games is cool because it's different, it's fun, and it's challenging. And I feel like a lot of people can't even give Souls games a try because they're not used to that graphic style. They're not used to, the gameplay of the game or whatever. But I feel like if you're an anime fan and you want to be introduced to a whole new type of scene of games, if you want to get into Elden Ring, you can take baby steps. Get into the anime games that are in that field. Code Vein, very good game. Good story. Love the story of Code Vein. It was fun. It was great to play with friends. Code Vein was that introduction that got me into Elden Ring. If it wasn't for Code Vein, I don't think I'd ever give Elden Ring a shot. But I knew I beat Code Vein. I was like, you know what? This is me graduating from high school. Cause this Code Vein is down here. Code Vein was still good, but it really showed me like, damn, this is the full Souls games experience, you know what I'm saying? And it was a really cool thing to enjoy and play. And coming back to AI Limit, it made me remember like, damn, I really enjoy this type of game. Maybe I'm gonna make a video on it and talk about it and see how you guys feel about anime Souls games or other types of anime games that need more recognition, that aren't mainstream games, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to realize the mainstream games, as much as we would want them to be as cool as they are, there's only a few that make it through, you know what I'm saying? There's only a few that fertilize the seed, like Fighter Z and other games like Naruto Ninja Storm, like 4 and all that up. Like there's a select few that made their way and will always be remembered. But I say that to say, anime Souls games is where it's at. You guys should definitely, oh my god, I say that to say, anime Souls games is where it's at, and you probably should give it a try. Hop on the wave if you're a real anime fan and you want to try something different, have a new game to play, a good story, and unravel things as you play. Give AI Limit a try. Give Code Vein a try. Or if you guys have any comments down below and have anything you guys want to recommend, comment down below. It has been your boy Windeviate, but you guys can call me Wind. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace, love, and hair grease.